I go to DC, I'm trying to spar with Trump. I ain't a politician, just can't ignore the stuff.
Who is this? Al Sharpton?
Yeah, Al Sharpton's DEI boycott plan.
Okay. Okay, cool. So Al Sharpton has an idea. I definitely feel y'all if y'all have been like unplugged from the politics, because obviously we have too.
Yep.
It's kind of depressing, and it just doesn't feel like there's much we can do right now. But one thing that we can do apparently is Al Sharpton's idea.
Right. It's called. Well, I mean, that's what it's called. Just
His idea.
The idea.
It got a Joe Biden sticker on the front. The idea.
Stop it. Okay, so basically the plan is a 24-hour blackout on Friday, February the 28th.
Mm-hmm.
It's from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So it's essentially a plan to counter the reversal of DEI programs that's been happening nationwide. So this is just the first step to at least come together as a collective to at least try to do something. I know people are feeling very unmotivated by just all of this crap that's happening. Like,
yeah,
it's just a lot. So, this is one way we can show corporate that, we still listening and we're still plugged in and we're still here and we're not giving up.
Yeah, and before any of you, because I know people that would, hear about this kind of thing and be like, man, that ain't gonna do nothing. And it's like, well, it's better than just sitting on our ass and just fucking doom scrolling all day.
Right.
That don't do anything. Because I'm gonna be straight up and honest. When I see Donald Trump on my feed, I literally, hit the dots and say not interested. I don't even want to see him. I'll find out about what he's doing if it's something I need to hear about. I don't want to hear him talk. I don't want to, I just, so I feel y'all if you just man, what is the point of any of this? But it's we can't be defeatists. We can't just lay down and let them do whatever they do. We can still voice that we're very much not happy with what's going on. And I think the louder we are in these type of ways, it's going to do, it's going to help a little bit,
And it's the simple fact that it's our voices that make this democracy, this constitution, this representative socialist, whatever you want to call it, even work is with our voices and with our champion. We need to all come together as a collective and as a unit, as a one, so that they know we not playing. I'm what am I tired of? Imagine how tired we are.
Let me see.
Because a lot of the main problems that we're having right now is because of the system that we're in. A lot of the corporations and all of the, necessary functions that happen in our society are corrupt.
Yeah.
So this is just one way that we all can, just stop, putting our attention into the things that are not necessities.
Yeah.
Like you said, doom scrolling on TikTok and all these other social media websites. It's getting ridiculous.
So, again, damn. I'm about to die.
Do we need a break?
No.
Need some water, cut?
More.
Yeah, we need a break. Hey, get your own water.
That's mine.
No, it's not. I brought this in here. I will go get you water, but this
No, I can go get it. I promise I thought that was mine. But no, we can finish.
I mean,
I'm gonna try. So, like we said, it's on Friday, February 28th from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. and they want you to, well, they want you to, like, what's they? But, and basically what you're supposed to do is do not make any purchases, do not shop online or in store, no Amazon, no Walmart, no Best Buy, no McDonald's and other fast food stores, no gas, no major retailers. Do not use credit or debit cards for non-essential spending. Try to buy all you need before Friday, February 28th. But if necessary, only buy essentials of absolutely necessary items such as food, medicine, emergency supplies. If you must spend, only support small local businesses. So,
I mean, at this point, because
cause I like the idea. Like, I like the idea. I think it'll send a message. We should. I think we should probably do it more than just like once. I think we should do it like. I would say this should be a monthly thing, if not a bi-weekly thing.
well, I mean,
Just to like send that message. I understand a lot of people aren't going to be able to do that because like everybody's life is just different. But like we can't just like do it for one day, do it for 2 days, and then just deal with the rest of the year. Like we have to continuously send the message.
yes, I feel you. Um, I just think that it's just a lot going on right now, and we just need to take it step by step because trying to like plan so far in ahead, plan like and try to like do a bunch of stuff and a lot of big things that we haven't even got the basics on yet. I think that's really what's disrupting our like focus a lot of the time is us not being really structured in our efforts.
Yeah, but at this point, I mean, we kind of, if we ain't in crisis mode, we about as close to it as you can get.
But okay, but like again, like stepping stones, like like you can't expect
Go ahead.
you can't expect like a house to be built with some people on board and some people not really on board for the right reasons because there are things that's going to get done probably faster than things are supposed to get done and it messes up the structure and it's not going to be a good outcome because you have other forces doing not
Yeah, but
organized.
I don't think we have time for the whole like, hey guys, like maybe we could maybe do this, and then if some people disagree, then we'd be like, oh, okay, well let's go back to the drawing.
Well,
like, no, like
okay, but that's a very passive approach, and passive works in certain situations. But there's a way to be assertive and direct with your approach without being just militant and aggressive.
I know, but I would rather more people that have the platforms. I would like more people that have the platform like Al Sharpton to put out things like this. So like even if some of the community doesn't want to participate, there'll still be a lot of people that will. So we'll continuously be demonstrating, even if it's not in consistent ways, we'll be continuously sending that message. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not happy with what's going on. Because a lot of we were just talking about public civil disobedience. Like, that's another way to protest. Like, is it something that's gonna like change laws or something like that? Probably not, but it at least will spread the word to those who like aren't paying attention at all. Because they'll see somebody, just however they're being disobedient, and they'll be like, oh, why are they doing that? And then they'll go look into it, and they might be an ally. They just needed something like that to spark them to get involved. You know what I mean?
I understand. I'm just trying to like put into perspective the world that we live in. Too many things be happening. Like I don't even know if like this is even gonna reach people that like type shit. Like,
but it might though.
It might, but like what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing for real? Like what are we doing?
We're doing our part.
I know we're doing our part, but like,
What the hell you want to do? The nigga won.
I know,
The
but
nigga won. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Like, he's in office. There's nothing we can do.
I'm not saying that I specifically want something from you, or I specifically want something.
And I don't mean to yell. I'm just being animated. Like, what? Like, I get your frustration, absolutely. But the only reason we have to do little goofy shit like this is because they don't listen to anything else. There's no way for us to reach Donald Trump and Musk and all them because they're racist. They don't care about us.
The job isn't to reach them.
I know, but what I'm saying is that at least with stuff like this, we can reach corporate and we can, disrupting their pockets is the only thing that's going to get their attention. So that's the same tactics that our ancestors used is the same tactics that we got to use.
Okay.
Hit them in the pockets.
Okay, but disrupting corporate will work for some things, but
it'll work for a lot of things because the reason we got here is because the money and the politics.
Yes, but I just think that when you say like reach them, because
they're rolling back the DEI stuff because they know that we're still going to buy their shit.
Precisely. So how is their pockets gonna get hurt if they still control a majority of everything?
You're talking about their black people are probably the second biggest market for any store. If you're talking about these big corporations like that's on this list. So it's like,
okay, but
not that all of us are going to participate, of course not, but you're talking about a full 24 hours of no revenue from a huge quadrant of your consumer base. That is going to send a message, especially if we do it multiple times.
16% of the population is black.
I know, but
so like, if all of the black community did it, like, I don't, because you're saying that even some people don't even have to do it. So,
but you're still losing money. Like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, this was your idea, so I don't know why you're crapping on it now.
I'm not. I'm just saying, like, what's next after this?
I'm just more stuff like this, doing this. That was what I was saying. I was saying that we should do this regularly. We should do this for the next 4 years. We should do this like every month.
Okay, and then what's like?
But that's not the only thing. It's like there's things that we don't have the power to do, me and you, that other people are going to be able to do because they're in bigger positions. They have platforms bigger than ours. But, we all can still do our part just to help voice that we are not happy with what's going on and help spread it. Because sometimes the impact that you have is not going to be in the comment section. But out of all of them views, it's very possible that one person at least that hasn't been paying attention or hasn't been like inspired to say something could see what we're talking about or see what anybody else is talking about and go, you know what? I do think this is real whack. So maybe I should put my voice out there. And you never know. Like, fam, this shit ain't about like being the next Angela or Malcolm. It's about like inspiring the next Angela or Malcolm. Unless it is your destiny to be one of them or to just be yourself. But I feel like participation is better than no participation.
Sure. I don't disagree. Oh my gosh. Like, this is like not even okay. This is not okay. I mean, like,
My friend told me I need to chill out on the politics. I'm like, okay, so you clearly don't understand anything that's going on right now. Like,
Wait.
you are completely distant. And I'll cut it out. I'll cut his name out. I'll cut this little bit out.
Mr. Research?
Yeah.
Mister, you did your research?
That was the last text that I saw. That was when I made the decision to delete the thread. Because I was just like, this man ain't saying nothing that I want to hear. So
Mister, you did your research?
you did your research. You told me. You sent me a video of Joe Rogan and Elon Musk.
A dude reacted to a video of Joe Rogan podcast with special feature Elon fucking Musk.
A random dude, not somebody that actually covers and speaks on this stuff regularly, like
Bro,
Reese
get
Waters
outta here.
or freaking Leisha Miller or anybody like that. No, just some random
Get
dude.
out of here, bro.
And I'm like, not to crap on that dude, but you said you did your research, and that's what you sent me. I'm letting you know this, and your response to that is, I need to chill out on the politics. That's wild, yo. Because it's complete and utter apathy. I know I'm kind of ranting. I'm gonna chill out. This is exactly what I talk about all the time. The apathy of human beings. He doesn't care about what I'm talking about because it's not gonna happen to him. It's not gonna affect him. Most likely. I feel like this is the kind of feelings that a lot of people are feeling. It's like, what I mean, just don't seem to give a rat's ass about anyone else.
I mean, that's humans. Like, that's humanity. Sometimes they really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, we could keep a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, well, cutting out Mr. Research.
I understand where you're coming from. It just you don't want to just do this, because this was the problem with the blackout thing during the BLM stuff. When we had the black squares and they was like, oh, post a black square. And even I did it. So I'm not like throwing rocks. Like, I'm just saying what happened. We did that and then we didn't do anything after that. And also, it was just more confusing than anything, because a whole bunch of people that didn't know what was going on just saw a whole bunch of black squares and was like, what is this? Like, it just doesn't send the message at all.
Yeah.
So at least with this, we're sending some kind of message. I understand. You know, it's not going to say much. It's not going to be that loud. But it's better than not saying anything.
I mean, at this point, like, I don't even care anymore. I really don't give a fuck. I'm very nonchalant. I don't care.
No, you care.
I don't care.
We wouldn't be here if you didn't.
No,
care.
I mean, I don't. I say I don't care as in, like, I don't really care what I have to do at this point, because I'm just really tired of, like, living in this.
I was gonna say, don't get too dark.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm living in this. Yeah. So I don't want to be here anymore.
Hey, like in the country? Because in the country, I agree. Now, if you're talking about on this planet, like, don't say something like that. But this country, yes. Because I just saw George Lopez dip. That man said, I'm out of here, y'all. I can't do this for 4 years, bro. That man said, adios, I can't do it. That man dipped. Like, dang, we can't dip. Like, why you get the dip?
After he stole his white kidney. I'm screaming. Let me set up. I'm sorry. I'm being messy.
Nah, I think this is a cool idea. Again, if y'all, I'll tell y'all again. It's a 24-hour blackout, Friday, February 28th from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. So, if you're able to, no Walmart, no Amazon. I say just don't buy nothing at all.
No corporate.
Like, just don't buy
Let
anything
the
at all.
artist art.
Unless
Let
it's
the artist art.
unless it's going directly to a black, entrepreneur or small business or something like that.
Just any of your local
Or any kind of small business, like
any of
any
your
like local place where like
fresh
it's going.
markets
Yeah.
or farmers markets. Like none of these corporates.
No.
Like, none of these processed like mill like machine operated consumerism. Like I don't.
Nah. And don't be like, oh, I'll just buy the black owned product from Target. Nigga, Target still gets like the biggest piece of that pie. Like, don't do that. Like, go to their website. Like, buy it off their website.
And some of these black owned products be selling out. Like
I'm just be gone,
they be getting
God.
bought out. No, they be getting bought out, not selling out. Like,
Oh. Thought you meant they be out. 'Cause
No.
I was thinking about it last time I went shopping for my hair stuff, and like I'm talking about the stuff I wanted
Yeah.
empty as hell. I'm like, I can't even get it.
Yeah.
No, I feel
It
you.
be
I
like
feel you.
that. Yeah.
No, because you saw I was getting real frustrated trying to ask you, like, okay, who is not owned by a white man at this point so I can make sure that I'm not messing up my hair? Like,
Listen, it's.
DEI solves these kind of problems.
I mean, it's. I wouldn't.
It doesn't solve it, but it's like it helps to prevent it.
It helps to bring awareness. That's what it does. It
You don't
creates
think
a
it
space for it. It puts it into the atmosphere so that we can acknowledge it, but it's not addressing it.
You don't think it's addressing it?
No.
It may not be I'm not saying it's the best way to address it because
It's really not addressing it clearly and fully at all if we haven't them roll it back.
would it be better if we were doing nothing?
Rolling it back.
Would it be better if we were doing nothing?
That's not an answer to my question.
I'm not trying to say that DEI is like some great shit. I'm just saying that, and like, I'm more talking about the actual acronym that the letters stand for, more than I'm talking about like the programs.
Okay, and that's why I said that it creates a space and it brings awareness because it allows us to talk about it freely and it allows us to build that like at least that recognition with it.
But doesn't it help prevent it because it makes sure that there's at least people in the room that are of different cultures and of different backgrounds that'll understand these things that
It can.
you wouldn't be able to understand if there was nobody in there but people that were like you.
It can. And that's why it's important to have it and to acknowledge it. But again, it really wasn't addressing the problem.
Okay. I felt like it was, but okay.
I don't.
I mean, I'm not saying it was the only thing we needed. I'm not saying we didn't need more. We definitely needed like way
Because
more than
like
that. I guess I'm just saying like it did do some good. Like
okay, and welfare did some good for black families back then, but was that actually addressing the problem? No. So that's what I'm saying. It's acknowledging the problem. It's creating space for us to talk about the problem.
You wouldn't put like the DEI programs a little over the welfare? Because isn't the whole reason a nigga would need welfare is because he can't get hired somewhere? So the DEI programs, part of the initiative is to get, more people hired.
So
more diverse groups hired. So it's not like because these businesses just want to hire all these white men. Like that's the only people they want to hire. The only reason they don't do it is because it was against the law.
Well, it's because of the stereotype that black people aren't qualified. That's where it comes from. So
but they don't actually believe that. They're just racist. Okay. The people that receive that message are starting to believe that. And they may have believed that for a long time.
Once upon a time, that wasn't false because Black people were not getting the same education as the white people.
But that doesn't. So that's not us being qualified. That's you, or
that. But I'm saying that's where the stigma is coming from. It doesn't just stem from nothing.
But it's not us not being qualified.
Yeah.
It's them fucking rigging this shit so that we're not able to get into these places.
Of course, we understand that. That's what I'm saying. Diversity, equity, and inclusion allows us to have this space to talk about it, but.
Because nobody is having
this conversation. Nobody's having this conversation deeper than diversity, equity, and inclusion. DEI hire. Nobody's getting past that shallow point. That's what I'm saying. Like when you go deeper and actually address the problem, the conversation that we're having now about being qualified and them putting that stigma on us based on the history and all of that stuff that comes after.
Yeah, but that's not our fault because it's.
Of course, it's not. I mean,
because they basically turned DEI into the new N-word. So
okay.
It's like,
and
they succeeded in that, and that's not on us. Like,
of course not.
Okay.
So it's up to us to take it back and change it and put power that it's supposed to be.
That's what I'm trying to do when I'm talking about the acronym and the shit that it stands for more than the programs. Because I already know everybody has qualms with the programs. I've seen some of the programs. I don't like them that much either. But it's like the actual, just the term itself. I think it does more than just, calling attention to it. I think it does address it in a way.
But again,
and I think it addresses it more than welfare does.
But again, like when you use certain language, people automatically have a predisposition about you just from the way you speak. So you putting DEI and saying diversity, equity, inclusion triggers people, and they call you leftist and wokey and liberal.
And that's their fault for being stupid at this point, because it's like, it's stupid. Listen to yourself. You're saying you're against diversity, equity, and inclusion. It means you're against the group looking varied, looking different. You want it all to look just like you. You're against equity, which means you're saying that you want people to be on a different level based on however they're categorized. That's terrible. You're against inclusion, which means you want to exclude people. You want people to not have an opportunity to get in. I'm not giving these crackers passes because they want to pretend that they don't know what the words mean. Like, nah, bro. So to me, it ain't on us to do shit as far as this DEI shit, but just keep telling it like it is. Like, we know what it is at this point. Because we know who the enemy is at this point. I feel like the lines have never been more clearly defined. Personally. The only blessing that's come out of these times is that now the ones who are snakes, we see them now. The grass has been cut. The masks have come off. And more are coming off every day. Some people are just reconciling with the fact that maybe they weren't on the side that they thought they were on. But, I mean, the damage has been done now, right? So it's like, why don't we just keep speaking our language and speaking to each other and, you know what I mean, keeping the enemy in sight is how I feel.
I'm very nonchalant. I really don't give a fuck.
Well, if you listen back and it's all ranty, then you can cut that part too, I guess.
Listen, I mean, honestly, because
I thought we were just like having a debate.
I mean, like, I don't really disagree with what you were saying, so yeah, I'll just leave it at that because I mean I didn't really have a rebuttal.
But I would like to end it like this then. I don't disagree with you. I don't mean to be so loud when we get debating. It's just that I really like debating. So like it gets my energy up.
Tell, baby, I can tell.
I'm sorry, okay? I'll try to quiet down. I understand your point though. I think we have to not just say DEI is important, like, hey y'all, remember, like, we need to be together and all this stuff. Like, we need to do more than that. We have to do
arms and together we will win.
Singing Powerpuff Girl songs and shit.
Together we fight.
Why you sound so?
Together we stand.
Ugh. This sound like
We
one
will
of them,
not quit.
oh no, this sounds like one of them bad PBS kids shows. Like,
Sound like an anime dub.
like a bad one, or like just kind of.
Okay, it's like a Pokemon. It's like a.
That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but it do get kind of crazy.
It get, but it's not Dr. Stone bad. No, I'm not Dr. Stone. I'm sorry.
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. That was horrible.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do animes. Dub. But anyway, yeah,
Anyways.
that's the plan. That's the plan. I mean, hey, what?
I mean,
How many times I gotta say it? I mean, like, I'm very nonchalant. Like, I really don't give a fuck.
Yo, y'all think she say that a lot on the videos, or you have no idea? You have no clue.
Listen,
You have no
okay,
clue.
if you want me to stop being a broken record,
You have
okay,
no clue.
then make me a hit.
Yep.
And you won't have to worry about it no more. Okay? Period. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, y'all. We part of the struggle too, bruh.
We here.
Is
We
it-
here. We're saving space, and we're trying to, build this, collective, and just, make a better place.
And
Not just keep hoping and thinking that other people got to do it. No, we can do it. We can do it together. Like, it doesn't have to take some random person. Like, it can take all of us.
And again, if y'all are feeling like, man, this ain't gonna do nothing, it's like, well, just do it anyway if you can, because it don't. Do it hurt you? It's literally telling you not to do something. Like, that's all you have to do is not do something. It's easy.
Or if you're thinking that, like, you're not going to affect anything, or that you're not, needed in any way, like, no, we need you. Like,
All hands.
No, for real.
All hands on deck.
No, Tinashe. All right.
I'm done. We're done. Join the
All right.
join the family.
Sub to the channel.
I was finna say, like, I thought you ain't want to say subscribe.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
Because y'all gotta pay nothing to watch us. This is some free content. Like, sub to the channel. Just hit that button. It's down below. Like the video, or dislike the video. I'm just playing. Don't dislike.
Look.
Like the video.
I think they listening to us. I think the computer listening to us.
Anyway, like the video.
Yeah.
Comment down below.
Yeah.
What else?
And share this with people. Send this to people. Not just like our video, but
go watch
like,
our last video.
put it on the screen. Send this to the people.
I'm sorry. Like, it's too much. Okay, I can't even talk.
Send this to people and keep doing things like this. Don't just do it this one time. Keep doing it.
Yeah, and don't keep it a time.
Keep it 3,000.
Period.